Good evening, I'm John Conrad, and this is the parent interview assignment for SED 503 Fall 2022. It was a great interview. I learned a great deal from the parents that I did get an opportunity to interview from the student who was managing 504 situation of ADD. The parent-teacher background was very important, and the diagnosis, of course, and the management accommodations and expectations of the four categories I'd like to discuss. First and foremost, the religion background of the parents. They both are Catholic and they both were active in the church. That's significant because I, as a substitute, have worked with this parent and this student briefly, and their Catholicism is very important. They are from Puerto Rico. Their religious background and activity in the church is significant as to influencing the behavioral challenges and management of this student. They're both post-secondary degrees, and they both lived in Puerto Rico, which is significant and is a part of the cultural influences with the management of this child. One parent is a teacher. That's very significant. This individual is a friend of mine, and I know her son, and the student and she and the father are very involved academically, which plays a key role in assessing, managing, and helping the development of this student. The diagnosis: the child has attention deficit disorder, ADD, a chronic condition involving attention difficulty, and the difficulty with executive functioning. That was key, that his executive functioning was something that was evolving from elementary school through high school and was a challenge, and the 504 plan is in place. The management accommodations, there's school and outside of school accommodations that I'd like to discuss and share. And the expectations and cultural impact are very unique and significant on an academic, social, and cultural influence. The management accommodations: school, advance notice. One of the accommodations they have for the student's ADD or 504 plan is that information be given the first day of the week to ensure the student is able to focus and understand what's yet to come, allowing him to use laptops and headphones, making sure the student stays on task with cues, verbal cues, and sometimes audible cues of clicking or snapping to ensure the student's ADD is managed. Extended time for standardized testing, for test quizzes and assignments. All of that is key with the management of the student. Extra textbooks at home or laptop at home and at school in case he forgets them. That was something that the parent shared was key from childhood all the way through high school, that be accommodated and ensured that extra textbook be at home. Allowing passes to the counselor or social worker. All of these are a part of his 504 plan, and specifically preferential seating to ensure he has the opportunity to focus and manage the ADD diagnosis. Extracurricular activities outside of school has been implemented by the parents to help manage his behavior and also his academic success. Specifically crew team, they share that it's almost meditative that he's a part of that, and that's great for them to know and continue throughout his adulthood, hopefully. All assignments are supervised with the parents' assistance to ensure he stays on task and that they get completed. Communication with the teacher daily via email and text or phone is something that's significant and a part of this plan that has been working for quite some time. The expectations: they will ensure that this student, their son, graduates from high school based on their balance of Puerto Rican culture and American experience. Both parents went to Catholic school from elementary school to high school, and their biggest concern and goal is that everyone graduates at least from high school, if not college, and they're able to balance social and academic lifestyles through the years and be attentive and just focus. The American experience with the Puerto Rican culture that they want to ensure is a part of his life forever and ever. That's a great thing to know. The cultural adjustment has been challenging for the parents, both because they went to Catholic school and they both were born in Puerto Rico. Though this child went to elementary school briefly in Puerto Rico, private school is basically what the parents experienced, and now public school is completely different than what they experienced in Puerto Rico and also in America as teachers, as one as a teacher. Conflict resolution that occurs with students was something that concerned them greatly because of the teasing or the fights that happen in public school are very different and managed very differently in high school or in private school. That was key and significant. It's very unique. The use of uniforms or the need for uniforms is what they thought and hoped would be a part of public school in Chicago, or at least in America, which it is not. And that adds to the ADD circumstances of, what do I wear? How do I manage it? Some of the issues are uniforms are influencing this child's ADD issues. And then scheduling of play dates. All of these are key factors in cultural adjustment or cultural impacts that were of concern for the parents and still play a significant role in this child's development. And in conclusion, their concern was train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Sticking to the plan as parents who were Catholic and raised in Puerto Rico, but are now in America, balancing that is their key point. And that was their biggest concern. And that concludes my presentation.